Hey Trisha, how you doing? Okay, I've got your work up right here. And I think that these are good infographics. One thing I want to mention, this is a great infographic right here. It's a predefined journey and it also tells a story. I think this is fantastic infographic. Really great choice there. This one, you have to really be careful here because this isn't the complete infographic. I've seen this before and there is much more to this. So be sure that when you're looking at infographics, you're looking at the entire infographic when you're ascertaining its success. Really, really important. It's like looking at a partial design or maybe the front of a trifold brochure and trying to assess its success without looking at the back. Does that make sense? So I just want to bring that to your attention. I think this is another good infographic. One of the things I think could make this better is an explanation of this cup right here. We have sizes right here. We have history of the logo, and then we have just these two kind of random cups here, front and back. And I think that's a little confusing. And then over here we've got favorite beverage, but that's misleading because whose favorite beverage? Is it the most popular, the highest selling beverage? Or is it the favorite beverage of the people that work there? Is it their, see what I'm saying? That's confusing. The little recipes here I think are really, really interesting with the percentage of espresso, steamed milk, and foam. So I think that's really interesting. Now, I want to talk about this infographic, all right? And I have got a couple questions for you. So I think basically this is saying that as we increase the amount of bread, the amount of jelly and peanut butter would also increase, right? But we're not really saying, there's no axis here. All this is saying is increase in bread is increase in, I think that's jelly. So how could we make that more specifically clear? Shouldn't there peanut butter be up here too? So that we're saying that if we increase bread, we have to increase the amount of peanut butter and the amount of jelly. So tell me how you would rectify that as far as making that more specifically clear. Here's a nice illustration. So we've got the bread, the jelly, the peanut butter. Okay. Then over here we've got this chart. But this to me again I think is a little misleading. And let me explain why. Right now it looks like a bagel, and I think visually this is misrepresenting the infographic. We've got what looks to be a bagel over here, and then we have half of it. This is saying that that for the amount of bread, you've got half the amount of peanut butter, half the amount of jelly. So we double the amount of bread, we would have to double the amount of peanut butter and the amount of jelly. My question is this effective as it's presented, or should this be presented in something other than a graph that looks like or a chart that looks like a donut? Conversely, another question is this: how can we be more expeditious here? Right now we have bread and peanut butter as very, very similar in color. What can we do here to make that more specifically clear? So I've asked you a few really distinct questions regarding this infographic. So go ahead and give me your thoughts on this. Specifically, how can we improve this infographic based on the questions that I have presented? All right, really looking forward to your answer here. Trisha, thank you so much for your contributions to our discussion board. And again, looking forward to your response. Thank you.